Hey, what's up? On this episode, I'll be showing you how to clean your Samsung washing machine. I'll be sharing with you a tip on how to keep these clean and keep the mold out of the water dispenser, the soap dispenser side of your washing machine. So I know sometimes you do your wash and then you see these little black spots on your clothes, or you start smelling that it smells really bad. This is one of the things that you need to do to take care of that smell and get rid of those odors. You probably need to do this every 3 or 4 months, depending on how much you put in the soap dispenser or how much fabric softener you use. So the more you use, the more you need to do this. So you want to make sure that you're putting in just the right amount of fabric softener and just the right amount of washing powder or washing liquid. So to get started, what you want to do is grab yourself an old toothbrush. I'm sure we'll all have those lying around somewhere in the house. So just an old toothbrush, and grab yourself some soapy water in a bucket, preferably hot. And if you have a high pressure water hose or garden hose, that could be handy as well. But to get started, just the toothbrush and the soapy water in the bucket will do the trick. So we're going to focus our attention on the soap drawer, which is on the top left hand corner of the washing machine. Now you might be looking at this and thinking that your model looks different, so this won't apply to it, but I'm here to tell you that this will apply to most models of washing machines. In fact, most washing machines, whatever brand it is, you can do this to clean the soap drawer. So you can do it as well. Hey, if you're finding any value in this video, give this video a thumbs up because it goes a long way to help out this channel. And if you haven't subscribed, consider subscribing, as I do post a lot of videos on how to fix these washing machines and the issues that'll come up every now and then. It'll be handy for you to help have me in your inbox, so you'll be able to find the right video to fix the problem that you're having. And I do post videos on reviews of the new ones, so when it comes to time to upgrade, you know the right one to get. All right, so jumping right back into it, this is the soap dispenser. So what you want to do is you want to pull it out, and you notice it's hard to pull it out all the way. That's because you actually need to press a button down there so that it comes out all the way and you'll be able to access it and clean it. So most people won't know that you can remove this thing and actually clean it inside, which is what I'm going to show you in a minute. So let's get into it. All right, so if you grab your soap drawer, you'll see there'll be on the softener, usually it's the softener section, there'll be this little button that you press, a depression that you just press and pull out. So that bit there, you just press it and pull out, because this notch is preventing it from pulling out all the way every time you do a wash. So you want to just take this out and put it to the side. We're going to clean it as well. As you can see, it's a bit dirty in there, so you want to make sure that is clean as well. But what we really want to focus on is on the water dispenser side that gets dirty every now and then. So what you want to do is, with your old toothbrush, we're going to be cleaning up here in the machine. So up here inside, all the way to the back. You want to make sure it's almost like brushing the teeth. So what you do when you're brushing your teeth, you also do with the washing machine, putting it in soapy water, making sure it's nice and clean, and then rinsing it off to make sure there's nothing left in there. So because the danger is, if it becomes clogged up, then it won't be dispensing the right amount of water, and then you'll have issues with the washing machine filling up in the right time. Just to show you what it looks like in there, I know it's hard to see it right now, but to show you what it actually looks like, I've got a part here that I pulled out of the washing machine, and you can actually see how much gunk builds up in there. You can see all that washing powder. That is not good for the washing machine to be clogged up like that. So you want to make sure that you've cleaned that out. So when you're doing that whole cleaning process, you want to be cleaning just in there. See all those little perforations, you want to make sure that you're cleaning that. And so just like that, all the way, cleaning it like that, and in there as well, making sure you get rid of all this stuff. So that's what you're doing on the washing machine. You want to make sure you have it nice and clean, and then that way you won't have any issues with the washer smelling, or with the water not dispensing properly, or getting any leakages down here on the front because one outlet is putting out all the water, whereas all these little things are little outlets for the water. So if one is blocked, it means there's more pressure on one, and that does tend to mess up with the water pressure, and then sometimes you see it leaking from the front and you think, what's going on? So you've got to clean that. Jumping back to our soap dispenser, so you can see this is the soap dispenser. It's a bit dirty, so you can just run it under tap water, or if you've got high pressure hose it down. Also use your toothbrush to clean it up. Then you'll notice on the fabric softener side, you can actually remove this thing. If you just pull it up, it'll come out, and there's this little hole in there. You want to make sure that hole is clean, otherwise any fabric softener you're putting in there just sitting in there and it's not actually going into the wash. That's when you think, oh, my clothes are still smelling, but I've done this and it's not working properly. You want to make sure that you clean that and clean it to make sure that it works properly. And once you're done, you can always put it back. And when you're putting it back together, it's pretty simple. Just put it in, and then putting it in is as simple as the way you took it out is the way you put it back in. So you want to press that depression if you can, or just push it in and it goes in nicely like that, and it's nice and proper, and that will work out. Hey, thanks for tuning in. Till next time, cheers.